Though our museum focuses on the 2 historic training camps that took place at Fort Des Moines, we also want to tell the stories of the other men and women who served here as well. The black officers of World War I were not the first black troops to serve at the base. In fact, the first soldiers to arrive at Fort Des Moines in 1903 were 2 companies of all-black United States Army 25th Infantry. In time, the 11th Cavalry would call the base home, as well as the 2nd Cavalry and the 16th Infantry Regiment, and in 1910, the 6th Cavalry. Fort Des Moines was ideally suited as a cavalry base because of the ample space around the fort for drill and maneuvers. It also had the advantage of being centrally located in the country, making it easy to deploy troops to the west while also staying connected to the East Coast. In fact, one of the reasons that Fort Des Moines was chosen as home to the Black Officers Training Camp is because the cavalry was on deployment defending the southern border. After World War I, the 14th Cavalry Regiment arrived at the base, and a citizens' military training camp was started, training 1,000 local individuals in community defense. Starting in 1922, the 2nd Battalion, 18th Field Artillery Regiment arrived, followed by the 9th Field Artillery Regiment in 1925. During the Great Depression, a civilian conservation corps camp operated on the base, as well as the 3rd Battalion, 80th Field Artillery Regiment as well. In 1937, perhaps the most famous individual to ever serve at the fort, Ronald Reagan, received his commission here as 2nd Lieutenant and rode horses with the 14th Cavalry. He remembered much later in life, "We shared something very special at Fort Des Moines, and I think we were lucky that the horses knew what they were doing." After World War II, the fort served as home to military families, a processing center for men and women entering the military, and as an Army Reserve base and a Naval Reserve base for many years. Today, much of the fort is gone, although there is still the 103rd Army Reserve located here in addition to our museum.